Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Trainer Spotlight series presented by Atulith's Trainer Matrix. Today, we are featuring Sheela Shetty, who brings expertise as a spoken English and communication skills trainer. And she's really been in this industry from a very long time. Hi, Sheela.
Hi, Radhika. How are
How are
you?
you? Absolutely fine. So, let's just start it on a light tone. If you had to describe yourself as a trainer in just one word, what would it be?
Patient and supportive. This is the feedback I have always got from all my trainees. So, yeah, somebody who has patience and supportive, of course.
Wonderful. And what inspired you to step into what do you call training?
Um, Training is something where you get to learn a lot. And when I was undergoing a lot of training when I was in the corporate, there was so much that we could also support to people who are really in need of it. And I came across a lot of people of this kind, and that's when I decided, let me take up training. And that's when I started undergoing a lot of training. So this way, I got into the training job, I would say.
Okay. So, what's been one defining moment in your journey so far?
Um, Well, as I always believe that training is something where you get to learn a lot. And from the time I stepped into this industry, there's been several learning, and it has been mutual. It has been from my trainees and my co-trainers. And I would say I have just grown in this, and self-learning is something that has always kept me going. Right.
Okay. So, what kind of transformation do you help people achieve?
One is self-belief, which is very essential fuel, I would say, for a person to transform, first of all, and the willingness to learn and undo certain things, because we as adults, we have learned so much, and there are when you have to transform, you should have the willingness to let go certain things to make place for the new learning. And this would lead to confidence, and once you gain the confidence, everything else follows.
Very insightful. So, can you share one story where your work made a big difference?
um yeah. There was this a government school teacher who was undergoing training with us, and she was the senior teacher in the school, but she always felt that she was not up to the mark, and she there was a open forum when we had an open forum with our product manager. She just broke down, and I was fortunate enough to be assigned to talk to this teacher. And when I actually spoke to her, her whole outlook changed. And that's when I felt very nice. And she actually admitted after she was contacted when after I spoke to her, she was spoken again by my senior trainer, and she was very confident, and she said that the words that I spoke to her made a lot of difference, and she was back on track. So that was one of a great achievement that I made a difference in her life. So that made me feel very nice.
It's a very satisfying feeling, right?
Yeah, definitely. It when your trainee comes back and they say that this is what happened and it was all because of you. Like there are a lot of people. There was a nurse who was taking a one-on-one training when she was a head nurse, and she was talking to she had to communicate to people who were from the Northeast, who didn't know any other language but English. So when after she started training with us, and when she completed, as she was finishing the course, she told this that ma'am, I feel very nice to talk to these people now. They would always laugh at me when I would speak to them, and now they really respect me when I speak to them, and I'm able to convey whatever I want to. So it makes me feel nice. So these are the feedbacks that makes us feel really nice. That okay, end of the day, I feel like I've done something, and it's very satisfying, as you say.
So, if our audience takes away just one practical tip from you today, what would that be?
Um, when you say practical, it is um, connecting to real life, especially when you're communicating and if you're learning a language. It is always nice to connect it to the real life instance, because you're able to instantly come up with construction of sentences, and you're able to convey what you want to convey. And it's easy for us to even direct them if they are, if there is a um, misconstruction in their sentence. We are always able to direct it, and then it would become an instant learning, and that would always remain. You will always remember. So, and this has always been the practice in my sessions. And yeah, the trainees have also agreed that it helps them, and it helps them remember always.
Fantastic. So, what's one thing you're currently excited about?
um, I've been longing to train the corporate group, and I'm looking forward for an opportunity to actually face the corporate learners, the people. Well, I have trained people who are from different industries where they were corporate employees as well. But then addressing a group of corporate employees is something that I've been looking forward, and getting an opportunity to work with them is what is keeping my morale high, I would say.
Very good. And don't worry, you will be getting your first gig very, very quickly. So, if people want to approach you, is it okay for us to pass on your number to them?
Certainly, you can. Please go ahead.
So, thank you, Sheila, for sharing your journey and insights with us. And last but not the least, what do you actually think of this particular segment that we are currently doing, the mini interview segment?
See, I would say when I was getting ready to attend this session, I felt like a very important person, like almost like a celebrity. So uh, it makes you feel aware, like your self-worth, you already have it, but it gives a boost when I personally would say I have got a booster dose from this session.
Thank you so much. And yes, thank you, audience, everyone, for watching. Stay tuned for more trainer spotlights. This is a wrap up from me, Radhika, your host, and from Sheila. Bye bye, Sheila. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Radhika, and bye, everybody.